はじめまして、ディエゴと申します。チリから来ました。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。日本に来たのは去年3月です。子供の頃、私はいつも日本の文化興味がありました。後で日本で旅行した、安全さと人の優しさ、が感じました。だから、日本はいいところと思います。国へ帰って、その時、いろいろな調べました。旅行の時は、たくさん友達できました。その友達は、どこ、日本語を勉強したいいですか？その友達は管理がとてもいい。先生はとても優しい。たくさん練習。だからこのところはいいと思いました。私の国は、少しだけ勉強して日本語を勉強しました。挨拶とひらがなとカタカナを勉強しています。でも、日本に来たこれは足りない。あとはたくさん勉強して、今は大丈夫かなと思います。
What did you like the most about the learning process?
So how I say before, I do a lot of questions on my friends, and my friends say like Kanrin, it was really good place to study. I could see that because in the class we have different ways to learn, but after we learn everything like kanji, bunpo, etc., we do a lot of renshu. And renshu for me is really, really important. Since I have a lot of ways to do the renshu, and I really like speechy, a lot of homework. But this renshu is really important for me to really understand what I'm learning. And that's the really good point of this school. I always do training before and after the class, so I see the lesson, so can be like 3 hours in a day, like after school, how much I do fukushu and yoshu.
What do you find difficult in the process of studying Japanese?
The most difficult part, I think, is kanji. I came from a country who don't have kanji, so basically every reading you need to have the knowledge of kanji. And sometimes these kanji are really, really, really close to each other, so the meaning is really close sometimes, but sometimes it's totally different. And this is the point most difficult to memorize all this, so you can have a fully understanding of the text.
How has your Japanese level changed?
In the beginning, how I say, I didn't have so much level of Japanese. I only can do like different aitsatsus, hiragana, katakana. But when I started learning here in Kanrin, the improvement, it was amazing. Every week I could achieve more and more and more. And teachers really what do you see in teachers? They really want you to understand. So they try really hard so you understand. In the beginning, I have a lot of problems with the understanding of Japanese because my level was no good. And since every week I do renshu, I do all the homework, I could improve really good. And now I have Ensan in JLPT, and now I'm studying NE, who is really difficult, but I think I could achieve with the help of the senses.
How did you adjust to life in Japan? Any cultural differences that surprised you?
Japan is really different than my country, but my family, I think, have really rules of Japanese. In my family, how they teach me, it was like always you need to be in time, always you need to do your homework, always you need to do your work. So I think I could easily get used to Japanese life. It was not so difficult for me. One thing it really amazed me, it was in the train that no one speaks. This is a bit difficult in the beginning because in my country you can do everything in the train, like eat, dance, sing, everything. It's not just like here you don't talk. So in the beginning, I think this is the most difficult to get used to. So no one talk, and I feel a bit awkward in the beginning, like I need to talk but I cannot with my friends, so I talk like in the phone. It was really difficult to get used to do that, but now I like it a lot.
Did you participate in any school events? Which one were memorable?
I went to Fujisan to see the change of the leaves, like autumn leaves. It was really beautiful, and the teacher gets with you, so it's really good because they explain some things. You take a lot of pictures with your friends. It's a really good experience. I also went to aquarium in Yokohama, if I don't remember. It's a really good experience because also you have your friends, you can talk Japanese, you can talk with your sensei, you eat in barbecue is really good. The experience of school events is really, really good. I like it so much.
Do you combine studies with a part-time job? How does it affect your studies?
Since I came to Japan, in the beginning I didn't have a work, arubaito. I preferred to just learning because my level it was really bad. And when I improved a bit, I started working here in the school, doing the cleaning. And I just work like 10 hours in the week. It's not so much, so I can study properly and I can have like income to my daily basics, so I can manage the balance. But if I need to work a bit more, I think it's really difficult to have the balance of your life.
Where do you live? In a school dormitory or you rent an apartment? What is the monthly cost of the rent?
Since I came to Japan, I rent an apartment with a friend, and I think it's really like convenient because we don't have so many rules like you living in a student room. Renting apartment together with a friend in this area in Yokohama, I pay 50,000 yen only, so I think it's really cheap for rent apartment.
How much do you spend on living expenses per month?
Daily expenses in Japan depend on what you want to do it. You can have like good life, you can have normal life, or you can have like really cheap life. For my case is really I like to have good life, so I spend at least yuman in the month. I go to different restaurants. I like to try Japanese food because Japanese food is really good. I like to party a bit, so this is like my necessities. Human, I think, is really good life here in Japan, plus the rent, of course. So I think with human you can achieve good life here in Japan, like a student.
What are your plans after graduating from Kanrin Japanese School?
After graduation from Kanrin, I have planned to go to Semongako, vocational education in hotel. Like I want to go to hotel business to continue study. Actually, I passed all the exams from Semongako. The good part here in Kanrin, you can have your support with your sensei, and they do an amazing job. I'm still so grateful of this job to do the practice of this test. It's not the same test, but they give you the tools like achieve this test easily. So that's why I achieved, because without this support, probably I could not achieve like the enter to this Semongako.
What would you like to say to a future Japanese language school students? A message from a senpai.
I think my advice for if you want to come to Japan is first define what is your goals to come to Japan. If you want to have only good fun, you have to. If you want to have fun here, if you want to continue study, if you want to work here in Japan, I think you need to decide before coming here. You have a lot of support in this school, so it's really good. If you don't decide yet, you can decide here in Japan. But if you do it before, it's get your life really easy, because you can say to your teachers, and your teachers is gonna guide you to this part, and study a bit of Japanese in your country also before, at least katakana, hiragana, so you're not so lost. And that's all. I think you can achieve it. Ganbatte kudasai.